everything. Oh, we got the pair up. Probably on PO, or maybe Adam likes to play whatever's hot, so it looks like it'll be LSV's Jeskai Lutri list. So what we're probably playing against is this. This is most likely what we're playing against. We don't have to worry about the forces, just a bunch of powerful 3 drops. Okay. Keep. We got an Narset. It's a good one. I don't know. It's the same coin flip as always, right? Not gonna really change much. Only 2 Pyroblasts in the main deck, so big win, right? All right, 6 card hand. I'm pretty down to just jam Ancestral into a Planeswalker, I think. If I drop Pyroblast on Ancestral, that's fine. This is not my Lutri, it's their Lutri, guys. So I can pay for Pierce and Flusterstorm. If this gets Pyroblasted, it's super good for us. Alright, fine. Means they don't have a Pyroblast for my Narset. They can have a Mindbreak Trap, but whatever. Force Probe. Would I rather Probe or Preordain? Interesting. I think I'd rather Probe. Kind of weird. I could be wrong. I'm a sucker for Gataxian Probe, though. Dispel, Brainstorm, their own Narset, and a Scalding Tarn. So they're pretty locked here. We found an Oath. Okay. Really looking for land or Moxen next turn. Forbidden Orchard is the best one, obviously. Aeroblast, missed an Orchard. I think I'm willing to just jam the Oath now. If we hit a land drop, we can Oko. If they hit a Moxen, this makes it so it's a little awkward for them to Lutri to kill our Narset. They just hit mono land drop? That's pretty good. They're gonna play their own Narset here? Looks like it. It's a little weird for us to force this, but I kind of think I would rather just not let them find any cards. I get an extra card in my bin for my dig through time. Why would it be loose? I think it's actually the correct play. We know our opponent's hand. And I missed on the land drop again. I'm actually 1 short on dig through time and 1 short on Oko. Kind of unfortunate. If I negate something here, then I can have an Oko, but they have a Dispel, so it gets a little awkward. Is this going to be an upkeep, a Braid? Oh my god, my dig through time is going to get dispelled. Kind of unfortunate. My dig through time is just going to get dispelled. Should I even cast it then? Nah, I should just try to find another land so that I can cast it on their turn with negation back up. Perfect. So I need to cast it in their upkeep because I don't want them to Lutri their Dispel. And this way I can just find a Forbidden Orchard. Forbidden Orchard and Preordain, probably. You don't understand. I'm trying to put my oath into play before they have the ability to have counter magic. I am not like using any of my spells that turn. I know my opponent's hand. I don't agree with you. I think that it makes a lot of sense to go in there on oath. Playing oath then allows me to hold up spells later. I think it's definitely right to play. There's like no spells that can cast that turn that are actually going to affect me. I want to use my mana efficiently so that if I were to draw like Preordains later, I could cast them. Alright, so we're playing against Jeskai, basically Jeskai Arcanist-ish. We don't really want negations in this matchup. We would rather have Summer Book. I think we actually would just want one Summer Book negation, and this is probably fine. A Braid is like a little loose because they only play one Arcanist, one Pyromancer, one Lavinia. But I think it's better than crap. Yeah, I probably should have done that English. I didn't really think about it. It shouldn't really matter because you'll hit your Gaia's Blessing, but is that what it's called? Gaia's Blessing? Yeah, you probably shouldn't put Niv Mizzet as the bottom. I think I hit any order, so we're not 100% sure where it ended up, but you're right. I should stack it. It's loose of me. It was loose of me. We knew our opponent's hand, guys. We had probe. We got to cheat and see our opponent's entire hand. There was one unknown card in their hand. I think just getting a Veil in for a negation. Negation is like a little bit better than normal against their deck with 4 Planeswalkers. But a Braid is still fine. I think this is fine as it is. Like, Veil is definitely better than negation, but none of these other cards are like super good. I mean, I'm keeping this one. A little awkward, obviously, but they boarded out Lutri and they boarded into 4 Force of Will. That's something worth noting. Probe is such cheaty face. Wow, they have Fluster Force Reb. Okay. A little awkward because I don't actually want my Lotus to get forced, but to protect it, I actually have to play my Orchard, which makes my Lotus like more likely to get forced. But I think I want to play the Orchard, play the Lotus, do some cantripping. Now, how do I sequence this? I could take one card off of Ponder and be able to bottom the other two with Preordain. Or I can Preordain and Ponder and it goes way deeper. The problem is I'm never resolving an Oath here, right? I don't actually know if I'm supposed to sequence Ponder for... I actually just want like... specifically... land, so I'm supposed to Preordain? No, that's probably wrong. We found Fetch Land and we found Veil. So what we could do is keep them both and Time Walk. And then on our next turn, we can't play a Ponders. But I want both of these, right? Maybe we don't actually want Veil. It's gonna be hard for us to have double green. So maybe what we can do is we can bottom Veil, draw Tarn, cast Ponder, and keep 2 cards off of our Ponder. I feel like we do kind of want... So I'm gonna keep them both and just Time Walk and then play a Fetch Land and pass. Are they gonna actually counter this Time Walk? That's fine. I might Veil this because that kind of makes them use their Flusterstorm, right? Is that worse? They have to Fluster it, and that leaves them with Force Ponder or Fetch Land. I guess it doesn't... I don't think I'm supposed to. I'm aware it's not blue or black. We wouldn't draw a card. I guess they just don't have to Flusterstorm it because we're not actually going to draw a card. It's probably fair. It's like not a huge deal to us that got rebbed. Next turn we're just going to draw the land and we're going to make our land drop and everything is going to be fine. I could Pyroblast this. A little awkward giving them an Orchard token, but like if they Fluster this, then that's super fine for us too. They just drew Misstep off the top? Alright, well. Got. Yes. Just drew Misstep off. I guess I should just be happy they didn't draw Ancestral off the top. So they chose not to shuffle, kept 1, and played this land. 1 unknown, forced Flusterstorm. I'm not gonna crack here. I would rather be able to hold up Pyroblast Veil and dig through time, I guess. And I'd like to draw like a land where I can Ponder and fetch still. Possible. Merchant Scroll for Ancestral. I'm willing to just Pyroblast this. I'd rather them didn't have an Ancestral in the yard. So they have Fluster, Force, Unknown. Another Pyroblast. I really want to hit a land here. Land and Oath, you say? Exactly what I was looking for. I have to try to not crack this, guys. Really have to try to not crack this. Strip Mine. Fuck, that's a really good draw. Unless they don't. No. Hit my volcanic. We do want to draw this Mox though. It's gonna be really hard for us to find time to dig through time. They hit their own dig through time here. Kind of broken. Hopefully they Flusterstorm it and we just get to Veil. That would be ideal. They're gonna Fluster here. It's so good for us. All they have is a Force of Will, and we have all of these. Wow, that's so good for us, chat. Opponent can have Force of Will here. We have our own? Okay. You love to see it. They have to top deck something, or we get a legend. Veil was so insane. They top decked a Sanctuary, we get a legend. Grizzlebrand, or is it Niv Mizzet? Niv Mizzet with a Gaia's Blessing trigger. Okay. Could be Pyroblasted off the top. Alright, opponent has another top deck. We have Niv Mizzet and Grizzlebrand. Snapcaster, Pyroblast, Swords to Plowshares. Brainstorm. We do get to draw off Brainstorm though. We drew Force. Doesn't exactly do it for us, unless of course they cast Swords or Pyroblast and we draw another blue card. They drew Pyroblast. Okay, blue card. Card it is. Man, pretty broken. Pretty lit. Yeah, this deck is lit. Veil of Summer is so good. Veil of Summer is so good. I can get behind this deck. You're basically a control deck with a combo win, which is a nice place to be. I'm still worried about Caracas. I haven't switched out Maharu's list to play things that deal with Caracas. I know they know that Caracas is a problem, but I think they just choose not to interact with it, which I guess is fine. But you could always put like a Needle or a Strip Mine in the sideboard or in the main. That's kind of weird to me.